Welcome to Season 2 of Birdseeds. So excited to be back at this. Season 1 ended far more abruptly than I would have anticipated or hoped. Went through some pretty significant personal struggles, if you will, and I'll get into it. You know me, I'm not shy. I'm an open book here. And decided to give myself some grace. And that's really the theme of this week's episode, is knowing when to give yourself grace, knowing when it's okay to take a step back and take care of yourself and take care of your loved ones and turn the pressures, whether external or internal, the things we hold ourselves accountable for or the things we are accountable for, making sure not to drop balls, making sure not to, you do the necessities, but what things are not necessities that you can drop in order to be present in moments. And frankly, it's a pretty big moment for me to give myself that leeway. That's not really the way I treat myself. I'm very much, when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it no matter what and no matter how I show up for it. And I'm just going to do it. I'm going to check the box and move on. And sort of in this process, I just wasn't in the mood. I wasn't capable of finding silver linings, of being positive, of being intentional. It just wasn't in the cards based on what was going on. And I'm proud of myself for recognizing it and not forcing myself through something just because it's a box to check, to say, you know what? No. I didn't intend for it to be, 2 months. I didn't intend for it to be the entire rest of the year. I thought it was a week or two, but at the same token, I wasn't ready. I tried to do this last week, first week of January. I wasn't ready. I'm ready now. I'm ready to get things back on track. I'm ready to keep delivering content to everybody. And, help other people learn from the lessons, the life experiences I went through. So, what happened? And unfortunately, my mom passed away. That's what happened. She went into the hospital with some side effects. She was basically, not able to keep food and water down, so she's dehydrated, malnourished. So she goes in for some IV fluids and things like that. And she was going through some cancer treatments and thought it was just going to be a quick visit to get her kind of baselined and back out. And fortunately, that wasn't it. It turned out the cancer had progressed quite rapidly in one area. And basically what was happening was it was a tumor on her esophagus and it was occluding her esophagus. So literally nothing was able to get through and get down. And unfortunately, after 3 weeks in the hospital and multiple attempts to sort of work around it, do some radiation and things like that, she chose home hospice. And she went home, and she spent almost exactly 3 weeks at home hospice. And frankly, I dropped everything I was doing to be there. So from the time she went into the hospital, and we knew it was pretty serious, and we knew it wasn't just going to be a quick jaunt, quick visit in there, I just made that 100% my priority. I saw her every day, but I think 2 days in those last 6 weeks. That was my priority. I was there. That's where I was. That's who I was there for. She deserves it. And anybody that sort of said to me, "Oh, you're a great son. You took care of your mom." I'm the only reason, if you consider me a great son, is because she was a great mom and she made me who I am. But there was no second guessing. There was no doubt in my mind. That's where I needed to be. And anything that was not essential to survival, to keeping my business moving, I didn't do. And I'm proud of myself for that. I am so proud of myself for having the gumption to say, you know what, if it's not essential, it's not happening. And I want to thank my team, the people behind me, around me. They picked up all my slack. They carried me forward. They took care of the stuff that, had to get done, but wasn't super, what's the word I'm looking for? Skill essential. Not that they're not skilled. They're incredibly skilled. But negotiation points that, I still handled all that. But they took care of everything that was like behind the scenes, stuff that just has to happen. They didn't burden me with it. I was able to be present, be there. And, these kind of things they're never good, but it went as good as it possibly could in the moments. And I'm so grateful that I was there. I don't think I'd ever forgive myself if I wasn't there for it. So I'm so grateful to be there for it. So grateful to be there for my family, my dad, my kids, my wife, everybody. And it's a long process. Grieving is a long process. And I'm going to tap on that on the next episode here. Some thoughts I have on grieving and how to process things. And it's a long journey. You're gonna be on the ride for me. I knew it wasn't gonna be easy, but I guess I didn't expect it to be this hard. And it is, and that's okay. That's more than okay. I'm blessed to be able to have this experience and to be able to have been able to be with her so much at the end, and to make sure she transitioned in the most graceful, way possible. I'm thankful for all that. And I'm thankful for you guys understanding my pause here. And I'm back. We're back to being weekly. Getting my life back in order, if you will, picking up the pieces from the last 2 months. And thank you guys so much for being listeners and understanding. This has been Birdseeds Season 2, Episode 1. Can't believe it. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day.